What's up, you guys? Thanks for watching episode 2 of my Behind the Crown series. Now, this episode's going to be called What's Your Excuse? And I'll show you guys why I chose that one for this episode. But before I begin, cheers. So, I worked out today, and I was on the treadmill. I was walking, or brisk walk, just getting warmed up. And I had about a 30 to 40 minute conversation with this one particular guy. He had to be in his mid to late 40s, maybe younger, 40s at least. And he actually thought that working out was the best thing. The reason why this particular man was so, let's see, not strange, but we're going to say unique. He was missing something. He wasn't missing an arm. He was missing his leg. Not the whole leg, just where your knee is below. So your calf and everything. And I asked him very nicely. He goes, how did he lose? How did you lose? What happened to your leg? And he goes, he actually lost it. I don't remember if he said it was during a war, or he said he was in the military. So then I sort of assumed that it was that. But then all of a sudden I realized that if that happened to me, I wouldn't be working out. I'd be done working out. I'd be done doing that. And I asked him, well, how long has it been since you worked out? He goes, shit, I go every day. And I go, really? And that got me thinking. He goes, if he works out every day, why can't I? What's my excuse? And so I go, take a drink of Gatorade. Yeah, that's what I did. I thought, well, shit, he's not that much older. He's at least 20 years older than me, but that's not by much. And I go, I am getting into the peak of my, not the peak, but you know what I mean, of my years right now. And I'm thinking, why can't I do that every day? What's my excuse? What's my fucking excuse to work out every day? Now, this doesn't have to pertain to working out. This happens if I don't care if you're in college, high school, middle school, you're a parent. It doesn't fucking matter. It does matter if you don't do anything. What's your dream? What's the reason why? If when you were a teenager, what did you want to become when you were an adult? I don't care if you're over 50 right now. No, you're still not an adult. Adult to me is somebody that is over 100 years old. So nobody really is an adult. What did you want to run a marathon? If you're over 50, you could still run a marathon. The person that ran the Boston Marathon, I believe they were over 60 that won. I can't do that. If I trained hard enough, I probably could, but I can't. I'm not that running talented. If you want to get an A in your class, what's stopping you? A lot of people say, "Oh, well, here I can't study." You're right, because you don't try. Some people say that, "Oh, here I'm not good at this thing." You're fucking right, because you don't fucking try. Because I'm sick and tired of these people, including myself, saying that I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to. You fucking know how to do it. You fucking know what to do. Stop sitting on your ass like I'm doing right now, and get up and do it. Speaking of that, I think that I read in a report recently that over 80% of African Americans in America, as of 2012, are overweight or obese. But over 70%, 60 to 70% over of Caucasian people in America are overweight or obese. That's a lot of percent. And those people, I know they have dreams. I know. No, you cannot sit here and watch this video and tell me you have never had a dream. You could have dreamt about, you could have, when you were a kid, did you want to be the president of the United States? You obviously can't do that, but you could do something. Did you want to go to the moon? Go to the science museum. I'm pretty sure they got a moon exhibit. I am thirsty today. If you wanted to go to if you wanted to be a painter, go buy some art supplies. It doesn't have to be the most expensive. You can start with one easel or draw something. I can't draw to save my life. You know what I could draw? Stick figures. But you start with something small, then you work your way up. You add a little bit more detail. You add a little bit more facial features. You add more realistic features. You don't, bam, start the way you are. Like the saying goes, even the greatest leader started as a beginner. Some shit like that, I don't even know. But it all comes the same. Like my favorite quote is from a Rocky Balboa movie, and he says something like this. I'm sorry if I get the quote wrong. He goes, "Life ain't all sunshines and rainbows. It is a mean and dark world out there, and it will beat you to the ground if you let it." And that's true, because like here, time's ticking. Like it doesn't matter if you're in college, high school, you didn't go to college, you're rich, you're poor, you're whatever. You are a human. You have dreams and everything. But here's the thing. You only get 24. 24. That's it. What do I mean by 24? You only get 24 hours in a day. Like here, right now, the day is almost over. We have about less than 2 hours left before this day is over. And then the new day begins. What are you going to do? Are you going to lay in bed till noon, like a lot of the teenagers do right now? No. When I was a teenager, I never slept in past 8 o'clock. Why? Because I had shit to do. I had to mow the lawn. I had to clean the house. I had to cook for myself. I had to work. Even when I was a 13-year-old, I didn't stay up till 1:30 in the morning like these fucking kids do. No. These kids the generation right now is so screwed up. And don't go bitching about the politics. I'm not talking about the politics right now. That's a whole other story. But they need guidance. And I know the older generation, my elders, try to give them, but do they listen? No. Why? Because they don't want to. But then when they want to listen, guess what? That generation's not here anymore. The best generation right now is the one that you're living in. Doesn't matter if you're a baby boomer, doesn't matter if you're a millennial, doesn't matter if you're Generation X or Y. That whatever generation you were born in, if you're watching this video right now, whatever generation you were born in, that's the best one to you. Because none of the other shit matters. My parents were born in the baby boom. They were baby boomer. My grandfather, like you know, from my mom's side, was a Nazi Nazi person. Nazi army. Whatever the fuck it is. Do I give a crap? I care. But no, that's not what defines me. I define who I am. Just like how you should define who you are. Now, let's say you have a kid that wants to do something, wants to run like a half a mile, or like a 5K, whatever shit that is. And you can't, but they can't. Let's say you are, overweight. Are you still going to wait for that excuse going like this? Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. Then you're still like this. I'll do it tomorrow. No, I worked. I worked today. No, that ain't gonna work. See, the thing about work is that everybody works. I don't know why you can't. See, if you don't, and here, a lot of people, I've seen this come, I've even all the way through high school and in college right now, I've seen people say this excuse and it's fucking idiotic. They say that, oh, here, I don't have enough money to go to a gym. I don't have a gym membership. Listen, you don't need a membership to go to a gym. You go to a playground, go find a playground, run to a playground. You want to do pull-ups? Use the monkey bars. You want to play basketball? There's a basketball court right there. You don't need a gym. And even if you do, doesn't mean you're going to work out all the hardest. Look, like another great example, Rocky Balboa. He didn't have a gym membership. He used what was around him. If you've seen the show The Biggest Loser, sometimes they lose their membership their gym privileges. They got to work around them. Wonder if you guys are counting to see how many drinks I've had. So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, Rocky Balboa. Yes, he never had a gym membership. I'm pretty sure he does now, but not when he was young and everything. Because why? You don't need one. Especially, look at all these. That's just another excuse. I have excuses. Here's my excuse to not work out every day. Oh, here my back hurts because I have lower back problems. I broke my L5. If you don't know what an L5 means, you know where your vertebrae starts. Start from the first one on the bottom and then count 5 up. Starting at that one. I broke that right in half. I don't know when and I don't know how, but I know I broke it in half. So every time, like here, I've been like right now, it's starting to hurt. But here, I go, oh, my back hurts. I can't do anything, and I'll last for 2 to 3 days. But then once that's over, I go, oh well, here I have homework to do. I have that homework that takes not that long to do, depending on what class it is. But for me, I work out 30 minutes to an hour. That's not a lot of time. So you're telling me. I'm telling myself I can't work out because, oh, I'm too tired. I have to go to school. I have to do this. I have to do that. I'm not saying school is not important. I'm not saying that homework isn't important. I'm saying that that's not the excuse. You're hiding behind that. So what is the thing that drives you? What is your fucking thing that gets you going? Why do you get up every morning? Here's the thing. A lot of you parents do this. A lot of the parents do this. I've seen this, and I've seen my own parent, and I'll probably do this at some point too. Because oh, here I gotta get up because my kids need food. I gotta get up, because I gotta go to work. I gotta get up because I gotta do this. I gotta get up because of this. Just get rid of the job. Get rid of the thing. Why is it that you want to get up in the morning? If you didn't have a job, if you didn't have kids, if you didn't have nothing, where would you go? I don't know. You would probably just stay right in bed all day. If you have a TV in your room, you'd probably stay all day in bed, watch TV. Probably in your pajamas, too. Now, I'm not saying all of you do that, and I'm praying to God all of you don't do that. But here's the thing. Take this record. There's 78 right here. Take it as your opportunity. See how big it is? But here's the thing. Every day you get older. Every day you get a little bit fatter. And then the size of your opportunities start going like this. They turn into this. Because why? You're too old. You missed your opportunities. You know what happened to my father? I'm not saying he was a bad person. He made a lot of mistakes. We're making up for him. But here, he was a pilot. He was gone when I was a kid. He was gone. And here, you know what I had to do? I had to take care of myself. Sure, I had my mom. She worked nights. I had to take care of myself when I was a kid. I didn't. I had to feed myself cereal. I remember I was 7 or 8, maybe 10. I had to. I had to get ready for school in the morning. I've seen this. Some of my friends do this, and I think it's pretty stupid that their parents. I'm not judging their parenting style because I'm not a parent. I don't know that is. They're 14, 15 years old, and yet they can't get their breakfast for them. They can't make their lunch for them. They can't do this. They can't do that. Because how the hell are they going to go to college or go to get their own apartment or house, and they can't do the basic shit? That's the thing I don't get in this generation. Because my parents were baby boomers. Their parents aren't. That's just stupid. I don't know why. I don't know why this is so idiotic to some people. I tried telling this to some people, and they're like, "Oh my God, you can't say this. You can't say that on that. You just can't. It's just no. Shh. Shut up. If you are still watching this video, I congratulate you. If you're not, it's all right. Some people just can't handle the truth. Now, I'm not saying that my way is the only way. I'm just saying that it is a way. Now, I'm not talking about politics. I'm not talking about where your political or religious views are. Because honestly, I personally don't feel like religion is that important in certain areas. Hold on. People go to church in the morning, or whatever, my religion, people go to church. I personally don't go to church because I don't personally believe that they tell the whole story. That's a different point. That's another reason people get up. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. I gotta do this for my God. I gotta do this for that. I gotta do this. No. You know what happens? Actually, I got this off of a motivational tape that they said that, you know what you remember the story about the lion and the gazelle? Because you know what happened to that lion after the gazelle stopped running? He got lazy. He got out of shape. He goes, and like Harry, he goes, that's you. You've gotten out of shape. Not physically, mentally. I'm not the most fit person. I still got a little flab right there. I got a little bit of fat that I could get rid of. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Nobody's perfect. But here's the thing. You're perfect in one way. If you mentally regain control of your mind, then you're perfect. Because nothing's gonna stop you. I just think that it's stupid and fucking ignorant to see that all these young kids, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 16, maybe older, maybe you know some kids that do this. They can't even make their bed or get their breakfast or even make their lunch. I go, oh my God, I might move to Canada. Because honestly, this is idiotic. When I want to see that on, my friends, when they're brothers and sisters, I just want to pull my hair out and go, yeah! But no, I'm not going to do that. Because why? Because people don't like the truth. People don't like to hear what's wrong. Why? What's their excuse for doing that? Their parents might work. My parents worked. They might have abusive relationship. Doesn't matter. You could still teach your kids the basic rules of survival and living in society. Here, the only abusive relationship you can teach your kids, other than physically beating the shit out of them, is abusing them by not teaching them the basics. Make your bed in the morning. Make breakfast. Get ready for school or work. And then, if you need to, empty out the dishwasher or empty out the sink, depending on where you live. Here's the thing. You know what happens? You know what this generation is all about right now? It's all about the TV. I'm gonna admit that I was a TV. I love the TV, but I'm not into TV anymore. I still watch it a lot, but I have other things. It doesn't pertain around me all the time. You know why? Because I realized that if I don't clean up or if I don't get dressed, I'm gonna be a fucking slob. Nobody's gonna want me. I'm not gonna have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a relationship or anything. Or I'm not gonna get married. I'm not gonna have kids. I'm not gonna have a job. I'm not gonna get paid. I'm not gonna have a house. I'm not gonna have food. I'm gonna be dead on the street. So here's the thing. If you're a parent, I congratulate you. If you're a parent that has gotten offended by this, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Now, I'm not saying all parents. You might be one of the parents I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the parents that always baby their kid. And it's you and it's statistically proven that it's the first child because it's your baby. It's the first one. Was I babied as a kid? By my mom, yes, who I'm living with now for reasons beyond that. But what's the point of living? I'm in college right now, so I have to live on my own because I don't want to live in a dorm room. And plus, I'm going to community college. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Now, like I said earlier in the video, you have 24. I don't care if you are going to college, high school, you didn't go to college, you're rich, you're born rich, you came into money. If you're poor, you're dead. Your dead father died and left you nothing. You get one chance. You get 24 hours in a day. How are you going to use them? Or are you just going to waste them going? No. Get out there and run. I'm not saying run 10 miles. Run the block. Then tomorrow, run 2 blocks. And then if you're feeling lucky, run 4. Every day, double it. So here, everybody says, oh, here, do it a little bit each time. Because no, I don't like that excuse, especially when you're working out. Because I like it when you double everything. Like here it goes, oh, here, every day, I just started getting back into working out. I don't run a mile. I run 2 miles. And then the next day, I run 4. If I go, and then the next day, I run 8. And now you don't have to run 8 miles. You could walk 4, run 4. So yeah, what else? What else did I? He also did say the reason why he got into shape again because he wasn't hell guy. He had a little bit of meat, but he had pretty good muscles. It's because he actually said that, and this actually got me thinking a little bit, that he realized that he's not going to have all the time. Everybody thinks that we have all the time in the world. No, like I've been telling throughout this video, you get one chance every day to do something. And he realized that he's not going to be here forever. He wanted to be with his kids. He wanted to be with his family. He wanted to do this. He didn't want to be on the couch. He didn't want to be a slob. He didn't want to be the 450-pound people that are on TV or on The Biggest Loser. No, he wanted to. That's his drive. He wanted to be there. What's my drive? To get fucking perfect up here. So then, because when I get up here perfect, I'll be perfect in here. I know that sounds fucking cheesy, but You're probably sitting and watching this on the couch. And when I'm probably at the gym right now after I'm done doing this video. Probably not, but you know. What's your excuse? What's your fucking excuse? My excuse is caring too much. I care about other people more than I care about myself. And I'm going to stop doing that. If you're still watching this video, I want you to put down what your excuse is right there. It could be family. It could be for whatever reason. It doesn't have to pertain to working out. It could be why you feel this way, why you do this, why you do that. It could be about that. What's your excuse? That's the topic of this week's video. I'll see you guys next week, Thursday, every day on Thursday, every time on Thursday. Thanks for watching. If you don't like the video, that's alright. If you did like it, I hope you did. Please subscribe to my channel if you feel pleased to. But have a good night and have a good weekend. God bless. Night.